Hello, Mr. Kim. Let's start with the basics. Why is it important in the fashion industry?
The reason why zero waste is even more important in the fashion industry is that products in the fashion industry are very difficult to recycle. And from the manufacturer's point of view, the products in the fashion industry use multiple organic materials, but also they're using a lot of chemicals combined together as well. And they are also very difficult to recycle due to the complexity of various procedures while we were manufacturing it. For example, the clothes I'm wearing right now are made of fabric that is partially mixed with polyester rather than 100% wool or 100% cotton. And most manufacturers and brands, the companies, regardless of whatever they're making, they make this choice because of their price competitiveness. Um, yeah, so in the end, when you're trying to like recycle this products requires separation with the polyester and a lot of other plastic made materials.
Okay, from your perspective on manufacturing process, what challenges do we face in achieving it?
Yeah, so facilities that we run are actually built several years ago, up to a few decades. And even if we have a new technology in the market, it is still really hard to implement those into the facility that we have just built. We don't know how long it was built. Sometimes it's really just sticking to the older way is guarantees more profit in the company wise and the facility management wise.
So, what are some of the most wasteful manufacturing processes in the fashions?
Yes, for the fashion industry, the most wasteful process. If you're talking about the whole lifespan of the products, dyeing or coloring the raw materials, the raw fabrics into whatever the color that you want is taking a lot of water, and it is very wasteful in some senses in when you're talking about water management and water savings. But within the facility itself is actually cutting. So once the big fabric rolls, tons of them comes in, we have to cut them into pieces so we can fabricate them into clothing that we're wearing. But in this process, we lose about 10 to maximum 15% of the fabric. So I guess this is the biggest loss we have.
Okay, next, as your represents from South Korean manufacturing sector, what are the biggest sustainability challenges manufacturers face in the keeping up with the fast fashion demands?
Yes, actually, for the fashion industry, I mean, it doesn't have to be Korea. It's actually everywhere in the world. Fast trend itself is very harmful to the environment, I believe. People are very demanding. People are very demanding. New some sort of a clothing before they even actually need it. Adding to that, Korea or a lot of countries, in other words, they have a seasonal disposition. I'll take Korea for example. Korea has minus 10 degrees Celsius winter, and within 6 months of period, they have also plus 38 degrees Celsius summer. So this discrepancy between the temperature, the climate thing, is actually forcing people to be more fast forward trending in the fashion industry.
And how can businesses balance profitability with sustainability in waste management?
Give you a simple example of a South Korean company which they do recycle leather. So from the 15 to 10 to 15% losses when you're yeah during the cutting process, which goes for the fabric and the leather as well. So leather they also lose 10 to 15%. But this company is collecting all the scraps, the lost 10 to 15%, and they shred them into smaller particles and they clean it and mix with some of the latex and add some of the adhesive to make it look like a artificial or original fabric or sorry leather, and they're saving up to 60,000 sorry, 60 yeah 60,000 kilograms of leather every year. Quite profitable because it's actually from the natural leather from the animals, and they are using these for like car interiors, accessories, and even in clothing as well.
The last question is, what would you like to add more for achieving zero waste practices in the fashion and textile industry?
What we actually need is we need more more grants, we need more incentives or investment, because a lot of facilities they have to maintain this recycling or waste management facilities. The example that I mentioned earlier has been invested by a lot of funds, and they also need local government support because a lot of cases the resident or local people there wouldn't really welcoming the recycling facility in their neighborhood. So trying to like defeat the not in my backyard attitude, and also the financial issues. We need more investment, more incentives, and a lot of cases this like low ESG and waste management in general are very long term goals. But as a people who are running facilities and factories and running companies, they need like short term goals as well. So we need more investment and incentives for that.
Okay, thank you so much. That an insightful explanation from you. We have learned a lot from you. That thank you so much for your answers.